Hey everyone, it's Cardboard Collector coming to you with another video. And this time we're going to be doing it on the Fantastic Four, the Marvel Legends Fantastic Four First Steps MCU movie figures. Um, this is the whole team of the Fantastic Four. I didn't pick up the Silver Surfer yet because I'm not sure if I want to or not just yet. Nothing against female Silver Surfer or anything. It's not one that these are ones I'm going to keep in my collection. I love the Fantastic Four. I'm a huge Fantastic Four fan. So, they're one I'm going to keep. I wasn't sure if I wanted to spend the money on a Silver Surfer that I probably wasn't going to keep because, Norrin Rad's my Silver Surfer. It is what it is. Everybody has their own opinion, though. If you like the new Silver Surfer, that's all that matters. And it doesn't matter what anybody else thinks. Anyways, so let's just get into this review. As you can see, great looking figures. Each of them's got a different little design, the way they look here. As you can see, like with the color schemes, like Johnny's got more of the white here, and then Sue's got white up to the neck, and then that's it. Reed Richards doesn't have the white on the neck at all and everything. So I'm sure there's a reason for this in the movie. And then Ben's, he's got his pants and everything. I mean, they look really good. And then of course Johnny's fire form here. And he flames on. Looks really good. The only thing I did notice, and I don't know if it's just the way I have him standing, but I don't think it is, but the Johnny Storm looks a little taller. The Flame On looks the Flame On version here, the Fire version, looks a little taller. I don't know, just barely, not by much, but just a little bit. So I'm gonna set these back here, and then we're gonna get into articulation. I'm gonna show you the articulation with Reed, just because really they're all about the same. Well, Reed and Johnny's definitely the same. And then the Human Torch is going to be the same. The fire form here is going to be the same because it's just the Johnny Storm with the fire effects and everything kind of all over it. And they don't really hinder the articulation on it at all. So I'll do the articulation with Reed for those three, and then I'll kind of move to the Thing because the Things is different, and I'll do Sue Storm also just because since it is a female version. Anyways, so for articulation, you have a ball joint on the neck. He can look that down or down that far. He can look up that far. He can 360. He's got 360 on the shoulders. He does not have any butterfly joints, and I think that the only reason, and they probably still could have done it, but the reason I think they done it is because his arms come out here, and that's for his feature for his Mr. Fantastic, like the stretch arms that he comes with. Double jointed elbows, and then solid pinless joints. So the elbows are double jointed. Well, can't get the other one to bend, but you can 360 the wrist there. You do have wrist. You have a wrist pivot there. Each of them comes with these little bands on their arms. You have his leg can go up that far, go back that far. Upper thigh cut there. Double jointed at the knee. And then when it comes down to the feet here, he can go down that far, go up that far, and they can pivot from side to side. So, standard articulation. I would have liked to see some butterfly joints, but, that tends to sometimes not be in the figures here lately. Like, I noticed that with the Black Suit Spider-Man from the game. We're not going to get into that again. Anyways, Sue, same thing, ball joint. Her hair kind of hinders the movement a little bit, so she can look up that far, she can look down that far. You really got to push it, but the hair kind of gets in the way. She does not have any kind of butterfly joint either, but she can 360 the arm here. Has the bicep rotation, double jointed elbows there. Wrist 360 and then pivot. And as you can see, her band is right there on her arm. I don't know if I've got Reed's band on the wrong arm, or I don't know. I'm not sure what happened there. Maybe I don't know. I ain't seen the movie yet. I need to see the movie. Anyways, leg can go up that far, go back that far. She got that booty blocking it. She's got uppercut up here at the thigh, double jointed knees, And then articulation, pivot side to side at the foot, go down, go up, all the goodness. Okay, and then for Mr. Grimm, his is going to be a little bit different than everybody else's. So as far as his goes, he's got a ball joint right here. Is a double ball joint, as you can see. So he can look up about that far. He can look down pretty good. Yeah, the up's the only problem. That's about as far up as he can go. It's coming off the ball joint there. He can 360 arm. There is no butterfly joint. He's got the bicep rotation there. A single joint elbow, but it does hit 90 degrees. 360 wrist pivot. His leg can go up that far. Go back that far. Got a butt blocking it. His knees are double jointed, so that's good. So he can really get some pose in there. And then he does have ankle rocking here. He has got the ankle pivots. And then his foot can go down really far there. And then it goes up pretty far there. So he's got some really good articulation. I really enjoyed this thing. He's not as big as some of the other Marvel Legends offerings in the past, but I think he looks really good. So, all right, now that we got all that out of the way, let's get to their accessories. So we're going to start with Reed here. Now, I will say that I did do some changing around with Reed and Johnny's hands. I wanted Johnny to have these open hands for like the flame. So I think one of the hands is supposed to be with Reed, and then one of Reed's hands is supposed to be with Johnny. I just don't remember which one. I think it was this hand right here that looks like it was about to hold something. I think that was supposed to be with Johnny, but I'm not sure. But anyway, so I got that one with the Reed. So it's an item holding hand. As you can see, he's got two fists on right now. Maybe I'm not. Maybe I didn't change it. Maybe I thought about it. I don't know. Then he has this hand right here. It's like a stretched out open hand. Relax, kind of going to grab something hand. And then for his special effects, he has got two arms right here. And they are bendable. Up to about right, let's see, right up here somewhere. But they do bend. And then you just, like when I showed you how to pull out the arm, you just pull that out and you plug those in right there. And then they still have all the same movement and everything. The hands do not seem to have any movement, like any rotation at the wrist or anything. I think it's just the arms are bendable. I have a line right here on mine, and I can't tell if that's supposed to be a rotation or if mine are coming loose. I think it's just where they changed the arm type and made it bendable, and then the rest of it's not. So, and then the hands, you can see he's got that going to grab item almost holding hand there. So, and then his open hand there with his little communicator, or the wrist thing there. I'm not sure what it is. I need to watch the movie. As far as Sue goes, Sue has a hand right here, which is a item holding hand. She's got an open palm hand here, relaxed hand, and a fist. As she's got there, and then she has this other hand that's got a hole in it right here. It's just a flat peg. It doesn't bend. It's to hold out right there, but it's to plug into this effect here, which is an invisible force field. And it looks like some bullet holes or something's being shot at it. So it looks really good. Let's see. Next, let's do Johnny's hands here. Johnny's got the two relaxed hands, and he comes with these, and I already got them on here, these little fire effects, which you see on a ton of different Marvel Legends. And then he's got this closed fist, two closed fists. So, and those fire effects can be removed. I just left mine on them from when I was doing the pictures. And then the Human Torch has, here he is here. Now these fire effects seem to move a little bit, but they're not supposed to come off, I don't believe. Or mine's not. Some of them are sculpted in, like the hands like that, and then like on the legs here and feet, I noticed they were sliding slightly. So I don't think they're supposed to come off, but I think that they can move. this back piece is something we've seen for the Human Torch before, where you can put it on his back, and it raises up right here, but it's actually connected, I believe, like it raises up right here and raises up right here, but I think it is connected to the neck back here, so it's not removable, or at least mine doesn't seem to be. I'm sure you can with a little work, but I don't want to mess up the figure. So, like I said, so there's other Human Torches that's had that effect that's removable. So, I don't know if it's supposed to be or not. And then you have some, as far as Ben Grimm, he's got a pair of relaxed hands here, or maybe an item holding hand, depending on what it is, like an item holding and a relaxed hand. So. Those are the and then the Human Torch. I'm sorry, I completely skipped. He's got two flying hands here, just flat flying hands with the fire effects on them here too. So that's all the items. So let's move into comparison, because we're doing a lot of figures here. So going to be kind of a longer video. So I think the first comparison is another set of Fantastic Four. I do not own any of the other Marvel Legends. I used to have the Walgreens and all of them, the retro, the whole nine, but I don't own those anymore. I sold them because of once I got these Mezco versions, I did not need them anymore. So we're going to compare them here to their Mezco counterparts. There is Reed Richards. And then we're going to move Reed back here. And let's do Sue Storm next to her Mezco counterpart. So you can see them in their classic costumes. Here she is with her classic costume, Sue Storm, the Mezco version. So you can see how those stack up there. And these classic costumes are kind of like the Walgreens ones. So then here we have Johnny Storm. And then here is his Mezco kind of Mezco classic counterpart. So you can see how those stack up together, and they look good. They look real good. And then the Human Torch, I don't have another Human Torch to stack up against that. So if you just want to see, I can do I'll put the Human Torch here and then put that Johnny back up. I probably I could have done the flame head and got the flame head out, but I didn't think about it fast enough. I didn't get it out. So there's the Human Torch with that Johnny Storm. Okay. And then here is, let's see, put Ben Grimm here, and then we'll get his Mezco counterpart here. Now his Mezco counterpart is smaller. As you can see, he's not quite as big. This one is taller, and the Marvel Legends is taller than him. So if you can picture that, they are different heights here. I wish the Mezco one was a little bit bigger, but yeah, oh well. Anyways, so there's them compared to their Mezco counterparts. So let's do some more comparisons here. I'm thinking, well, first off, I think we need Doctor Doom. Here is and I do have a Marvel Legends Doctor Doom, but I don't know where it's at, but I don't really use it as much because I have, of course, the Mezco Doctor Doom. So you can see how he scales with him. I'm gonna bring Reed out here, and then I'll put, let's see, so you can kind of see how they all scale. Now, of course, Mezco is a little bigger, so the Doctor Doom is kind of almost on par with Ben Grimm here, but not too much. But Doctor Doom's also a bigger figure. Let's move into some more MCU characters. Here they are with Black Panther. This is the Mezco Black Panther. So you can see how they scale there. I'm going to go ahead and get the Mezco ones out of the way because I don't have a lot of MCU figures as far as the Marvel Legends. I just had a few. So I got a few of the MCU Mezco. Here it is with the Mezco Daredevil from the Netflix series. And then moving into the Marvel Legends counterparts here. Here they are with a Marvel Legends Wolverine, Deadpool Wolverine. So you can see him with Hugh Jackman. With Hugh Jackman. Here they are with the Deadpool and Wolverine Deadpool. So you can see how they measure up there. Maybe all these guys will get together soon with all the stuff coming up. Here they are with the in-game Captain America. Marvel Legends in-game Captain America. Hashtag MyCap. Not that I don't like Sam Wilson, but here they are with a Red Hulk. This is the MCU Red Hulk. You can see he towers above them. So just so you can kind of see that comparison. And here they are with the SH Figuarts Avengers Assemble Hulk here. So you can kind of see that. And he's a little bit smaller than the Red Hulk, so, but still I think a pretty good size there. So, alright, I think that's all my comparisons as far as Marvel Legends. If you want to see them stacked up against something else, here is a Mythic Legion. So you can see how they compare to the lines, in case, you know, because it's your world, you know, you're playing with what you want, putting who you want in your world. That's all that matters. And then, last but not least, I know we already did some Marvel Legends, but here they are with a Kit Bash Customs Marvel Legend version of me. So, alright. So, alright. So that's it. That's all I got. So, in closing here, I will say that I enjoy these figures a lot. I even know that, you know, even though that there's no, like, butterfly articulation, which Marvel Legends seems to be doing that a little bit here lately. I don't know why. As far as they're missing a lot of opportunities to have butterfly articulation in some of these figures. But I guess with a lot of the MCUs, they really don't have them anyways. The only, I mean, like that Cap I showed, I mean, it's an older buck, but he doesn't have it. But like the Wolverine has it, and I'm pretty sure Deadpool does too. But it seems like some of them are going back to that old buck of without not having the butterfly joints. And you know, and like I said, considering with the maximum, I've said it before when I said it with the Black Street Spider-Man from the Spider-Man 2 game. You know, we've been enjoying it. You start doing these Maximum series and stuff, and now everything's, you know, getting better and stuff. I don't know why that you just can't continue. I mean, I'm not asking for everything that a Maximum series figures has, but I think butterfly joints would be kind of nice, regardless, you know. But anyways, getting that out of the way. Other than that, these are some great figures. I love them. I love the aesthetics. I love the way they look. The only other gripe that I have, and I haven't seen the movie, but I have seen the previews enough to know that this head sculpt for Johnny Storm is completely wrong. The face, I mean, it's okay. It's not really, I don't know. To me, it's the one that doesn't favor him the least. Like, all the rest of these favor their actor pretty good. The Johnny Storm doesn't to me as much. And the hair is all wrong. They got the hair swooshed back like, you know, like a modern style. His on the movie was more straight down, like bangs coming down on the forehead and stuff. So I'm not sure what they did there. I don't know if maybe they got an early concept or something like that, a different look. But he looks more like a dude I went to, that I used to work with, than anything. So, anyways. So those are my nitpicks. Those are the only nitpicks I have of these figures. But other than that, like I said, great figures. I'm a big Fantastic Four fan. So anytime I can get a hold of some Fantastic Four, that's just tops to me. So, but I really enjoy a lot of it, and I love the fact when they give us a Johnny Storm, and with his like regular in his costume, and then when he's flamed on. I love when they do that. They did that with the retro line. They didn't do it with. They were picky and choosy. I know when they did like the newer suits with the Build-A-Figure Super Scroll Wave, they just gave us some like flame effects for Johnny, but they didn't give us a head. They could have gave us a head. They could have done so much more, but that's all they I think they just gave us some like flame effects and a hand maybe. And that was it. They could at least give us a head. That would have been cool. But and then the Retro Wave, like I said, gave us both. The Walgreens gave us just the flame on version, which is probably really the one you need. I mean, because when you're doing your displays stuff like that, the Human Torch is the Human Torch. So Okay, I don't think I've rambled enough here. I can't wait to see the movie. I will say that. These has got me really excited to go see the movie, so I want to go see that. I wish I had a HasLab Galactus to do the comparison with here, but I do not own one of those. Nor do I think I will, because they're pretty expensive. But and I like to allocate some of my funds elsewhere. But anyways, so great figures. I highly suggest them, picking them up. I like them so much that I picked up a whole another wave of them. So I do have them all in a box still. Maybe, who knows? I might use those as a giveaway at some point. We'll see. If I hit 500 subscribers, I might consider doing a giveaway with them. I think that'd be a pretty good incentive. Get a whole, it's not the Silver Surfer, unfortunately. I don't have that one, but I have all the rest of them in those boxes. So, anyways. So in saying that, I hope you enjoyed this review. Even if you didn't, I hope that you at least found it educational and informative. If you did, please give me a follow, a like, comment, and subscribe. One little click of a subscribe for you is a big click for me. Like I said, I'm trying to reach 500 subscribers, and if we hit 500 subscribers, like I said, maybe I'll do some sort of giveaway or something. I don't know. I'm definitely down to, do some sort of, like giveaway for my subscribers. And maybe if the Fantastic, like I said, I have another set of Fantastic Four, maybe not that, maybe something else. Who knows? Who knows? I review so many figures and I get extras of some things. So who knows? It could be anything. Might be a Mezco, might be a Mayfax, who knows? So anyways, so please, like I said, feel free to subscribe to my channel and then we'll look into that. Also, I got my social medias in the link description below. I have an Instagram and a Facebook and Threads. I go on there. I post a lot of pictures in all three. Usually about every week, multiple times each week. I'm either photo dumping for my reviews or I'm posting pictures of figures that I have that I just like to do photography and stuff with. And I'll post them throughout the week and everything. And then if you want to hit me up and talk to me on social media, I'll try to get back to you as quick as I can. Like I said, I'm on there about every day. I try to be pretty vigilant with it. I've even started a Facebook group, Cardboard Collectors Figures in Photography. Feel free to, if you want to try to join up with me, that'd be cool. I got a lot of me and a bunch of my friends are on there, and we post a bunch of new stuff coming in. It's not limited to any figures. It's not limited to anything. It's not just Mezco or not just Mayfax. Even though I know I'm a big Mezco fan and I'm a big Mezco buff, I am. But it's not limited to just that. It can be anything you want. Hot Toys, Mayfax, Marvel Legends, McFarlane toys, whatever you want. Whatever you want to talk about, whatever you want to post, that's what the group's for. If people selling stuff on there, parts or figures or just whatever, we're just there to have a good time. So, anyways, I hope, in saying all that, I hope that you're having a great day, great night. Hope wherever you are that you're safe, and I hope that your collecting will always be fruitful. Later, guys.